Okay, let's talk about our work here. So if you remember, I had to figure out what my first step question was. Well, I gave you kind of some a little bit of a sentence starter there. Well, what I need to know is how many postcards does she have left? Because she had 30, or she had 24, and she got rid of 6 of them because she sent them to a friend. So I need to figure out, so 24 minus 6 equals 18. So she has 18 left. How many postcards are in each folder? Because now she takes that 18 and splits them into 3 folders. What's division? 18 divided by 3 equals 6. So she put 6 postcards in each folder. Okay, Cato uses 56 photos to make online albums. He puts 7 photos in each album. Well, in my head right away, I was thinking about, okay, well, there's 7. He's going to put 7 in each album. Okay, I could kind of think about that as like a fast array. He's going to put 7 in each. He has 56 photos all together. But how many are going to go in each one? Well, that's division then. I know, so I would do 56 divided by 7 equals something. Well, and I know that, and I don't want to about the answer, but I'm just thinking, okay, so when I look down here, well, right away, I see that this one is true. 56 divided by 7 equals A. That works for mine. Okay? I also could do this one. 56 divided by A equals 7. Because that's it's like one of the fact families. Because these two, right here, B and D are basically the same. Just the 7 and the A are switched. 56 divided by 7 equals A, and 56 divided by A equals 7. Those two go together for sure. Now I got to check the other two, though. Now this is a multiplication one. But I think, you know what, though? When I'm thinking about my problem up above, I know that 7 times something equals 56. Because that's usually how I solve division problems anyway. So A works. 7 times A or something equals 56. True. Now I just have to check this. 7 times 56 equals that? Well, I know that 56 is my total. If I do 7 times 56 equals... No, that wouldn't work because I know that the A really stands for 8. So I'd be putting 8 in all those spots. And 7 times 56 does not equal 8. That's the only false one. Okay? Now, Tara posts 35 flyers for the school carnival. Keisha posts 8 more than her. So I have to think, is this plus or is this minus? Well, Tara posts 35. Keisha posts more. Keisha's number should be bigger. So that's going to be 35 plus 8 equals 43. 35 plus 8 equals 43. Yep, that totally works. How many flyers did Tara... Oh! You know what? I almost made that mistake. I made that mistake the first time I did it too. Oh! I just showed you the wrong answer. Because it's not wanting to know how many does Keisha post. How many flyers did Tara and Keisha post? Meaning all together. Now that's my first step. Oh man, I am so glad I caught myself there. How many did they post all together? Well, that's how much Keisha posts. So Keisha does 43. Now I can go back and think. Okay, well, Tara posted 35. Keisha did 43. Now I'm going to be able to get my answer together. Well, I know that 3 tens plus 4 tens is 7 tens, and 5 ones plus 3 ones is 8 ones, so 78. That is my answer. Oh boy, I'm so glad I caught myself. Importance of rereading always again. How many flyers did Tara and Keisha post all together? 78. Yep. Okay, now I'm just going to read through these problems, and then you'll go check them. You'll go try them, then you'll come back and check. So, Jason packs 54 grapefruit in 9 boxes for shipping. Okay, so it already sounds maybe like splitting some stuff up. He packs the same number of grapefruit in each box. How many grapefruit does Jason pack in each box? Okay, so use the numbers and symbols to write a situation equation and a solution equation, then solve. Okay, so you're going to have 2 parts here. This first one is going to be using the g variable. So you're going to use the g in this one. In this one, you actually are going to have like the real. I'm going to back that up. I'm going to explain it a little bit more, I guess. So the way this is going to work. So this first one, you're going to write the problem like it is in here. So more of a hint, you're going to start with the number 54. And then what are you going to do with the 9 and everything else? Then down below, you are going to do another way to solve this problem. And just as a hint, you are going to be starting with the number 9. You're going to be using all of these things up here. You're going to use the g, the 9, the 54, the times symbol, the divide symbol, and the equals. You are going to use the g, the 9, and the 54 2 times. But you're only going to use the times once and the division once, but you will use the equal sign twice. One of these is going to be a division. One of these are going to be a division. One's going to be a multiplication, but then you put your answer there. If that's a little confusing, try your best, but then make sure to watch the next video so it makes sense. Just get rid of this part here. Okay, number 11. A ship can hold 3,250 cargo containers. There are 1,852 containers on the lower deck and 650 containers on the upper deck of the ship. How many more containers can be loaded on the ship? All right. Okay. So for this one, you can write one long equation, or if you want to write 2 equations, that is totally fine with me. You do whatever is going to be best for you. You can either write one big long equation using all the numbers, or just one or a couple equations. But show as much or do as much work as you need to get everything correct. Then number 12. Parker has 452 toy dinosaurs in his collection. His sister gives him 38 more toy dinosaurs. Then he sells some of them online. Now he has 418 toy dinosaurs. How many did he sell? The answer is 72. Is the answer reasonable? Tell why or why not, then write an equation and solve the problem. So for this one, you are going to be doing rounding along with your real answer. So you're going to have to be doing some. So Parker has 552 toys. You're going to have to round the number 452 to the nearest 10. You're going to need to round the number 38 to the nearest 10. And you're going to need to round the number 418 to the nearest 10. Then you're going to have to use those numbers for a rounded answer. Then you're going to do the real answer just to make sure everything is making sense. Okay? So it's going to be a lot of different parts to this one. You have to do the rounding and then the real one. But come back and check your thinking on the next one.